Hello, Matt Boswell. This is going to be part one of my journey to get the longest continuous ride. So I'm just going to get started here by jumping on longest continuous ride on a unicycle, I guess I should say that. All right, and we're up. So I guess I'll explain kind of how my thought process is and what I'm planning on doing with this. Ooh, kind of windy, so imagine my audio won't be that great. So, just a sec. For some reason this road's busy. Okay, so my plan is to this video series will be my progress of attempting it so far. So like I'm planning once a week to go out and ride and try to get the longest I can, just continuous. And I'm on the roads, so I know probably it'd be better if I was like on a track, because then I don't have to worry about cars, stops, random things that happen, on the roads. But I'm gonna be doing this every week. I'll just get too bored. Maybe when I actually get close, I'll jump onto a track to do it. So yeah, once a week. Currently I'm doing it on Wednesdays, but that might change depending on like weather and if I'm busy or not. And so my plan for these videos is to kind of just document my progress. There's a car behind me and a garbage truck in front of me. Jeez, I don't know what they're doing. This road is okay. So once a week, yeah, I'm gonna ride out, kind of record like every now and then when I feel like I have something to talk about, because I'm riding continuous, it's I can only really film myself or the surroundings, and if I have nothing to talk about, it'll just be kind of boring. It might be boring anyways, so well, that happens. So yeah, ride, and then basically when I fall off will be the end of the video, and hopefully won't take too long. So this is actually the second time I've done this. I started last week. I recorded that one as well. However, I apparently didn't know how to hold a camera or do anything remotely right, because I would film like part of it sideways, part of it upright, then side of my finger would look good all the time, so I had my finger covering the camera. Yeah, so hopefully I learned from that time and the rest of these will be much better. And yeah, so I just won't be showing that one at all, because I was like, this is dumb, it looks awful, and so I have to concentrate just a mighty bit. Oh, okay, it's a windy day, so might be a bit of a pain. So last time I made it about a fifth of the way to the world record. Alright, so I didn't check how many miles I was at, but I've got to be around 5. And wow, it's been a struggle. Like, I was just on a road for a mile, and the wind was blowing across the road, and it was like I just had to shift so far out in order to stay balanced. It was just not comfortable. And I'm on a road right now with no shoulder, and it's a pretty main road, but it's the middle of the day, so I don't know how busy it'll be. And you know, I mean, if you look, it's not too bad, but I have to like shout because this wind is so in my face right now. I just want to trying to get to this road, Smith's Crossing, where I can turn right and then be on that for like a mile and a half. Then I'll take another right, and then the wind will be on my back, so that'll help me out a lot. But like, it's not hot, it's just so windy. So like, it's taking a good toll just trying to stay balanced. And like right now I'm just fighting it because I'm like going headlong into it. There's like a turn a mile up, probably be taken, just so I can turn around and maybe reevaluate what path I'm on. I was planning on going. Alright, right now I'm at about 11 and a half miles, and thankfully, as you can probably hear, wind is not kicking my buns anymore. So yeah, when I last left off, I turned right and holy jumping. That was crazy. Like I didn't want to. I didn't even put my phone back into the holder. These kids. I didn't even put my phone back in the holder because I was just worried I would drop. That's the thing about this, doing this is like, you're just so scared that you would randomly drop. Last time I did it, I did like a triple barrel sneeze, and I almost tumbled just from that. I was like, shoot, and then the last one almost threw me off backwards because I usually expect the double. I don't expect the triple. Yeah, the wind, way better here. It's still kind of blowing against me, and I was traveling with the wind for like 3 miles, which was so nice. I actually felt like there was no wind when I was going with it, so maybe it just died out of spite. Just not help me. So my hands are getting tired, like, and you can kind of see, like, I'm not really holding this up anymore. It's kind of angled down. It's like keeping it angled up. It's tiring, it weighs down. If I had like some kind of stick, actually kind of nice. But just not the case, and I'm not going to invest in one probably. So I'll just suffer. Look kind of crazy from that angle. It's like a tuft of hair just poking out. Okay. So yeah, my legs fine. Actually, like, it's kind of flying by. Like, I was so focused on the wind that I didn't realize how much miles I was putting in. I'm like constantly a mile ahead of where I think I am. And in this last case, stretching my arm, I was actually like a mile and a half, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I think I'll just put it all on my butt for a little bit. I haven't used the armrest. Which is armrest? Handlebars. Kind of like, it was good to shake out my arms. There's a car coming. Okay, and now we're out of this tree cover, so the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Another car. I wish I went this direction originally, because not nearly as bad. I just didn't want to do this direction because I went this way last time, and it gets kind of boring doing the same thing over and over again. So I wanted to break the monotony. Maybe next time I'll travel somewhere, but I just don't know where. Like, there's bike paths in like Midland, but I'd have to drive there, and then like it's 40 miles, which is like longer than I've ever done in one sitting. But then, like, what if I get to the end and then I have to turn around, which I don't know how easy it would be to turn around. I'm guessing it kind of just stops. Actually, it might not be so bad. It might just end at a park. But then I'm still 40 miles away. And at this point in time, I am pretty confident I cannot go 80 miles, at least in one sitting. I've never done 80 miles in a day either. Farthest I've done in a day is like 55, and that was pretty tiring. However, I did have like 30, 40 pounds on my back, which like just destroys my butt. Oh, geez. Yeah, that trip, it was fun, but like my hands and butt were hurting so bad. The saddle sores I got from that were like insane. I couldn't sit in a chair like comfortably for like a couple weeks. So like if I'm ever doing like long distance, I'm not gonna have like 40, 30 pounds on my back. It's doable, but like first off, my butt was like so sore. Like starting up every morning, it was so painful. And then like eventually my hands were just like, my butt was like, fine, you know what, I'm just gonna ignore the pain. But then my hands, because I was putting so much weight on my hands, they were just hurting, and there was like nothing I could do. It's like I couldn't go sit on my butt by itself because that was in so much pain. And then like my hands were like taking the brunt, and like I couldn't shift around, and like when you have like 40 pounds, it like really messes with your balance. And like the most I ever trained with was like probably most 20. Like I would take some of the stuff, but I wasn't expecting to carry as much as I was. Part of it because like my sister went, I had to carry all the sleeping stuff, and when I was training, I was carrying my sleeping stuff and just my sleeping stuff. Yeah, but like having 40 pounds on your back, it literally just messes with your balance. Like you can't shift your weight around as much. I couldn't turn around to like see if there's cars behind me, because like every little thing would throw me off. But then I got better, and like that's the thing, you get used to it. I couldn't like mount. It took me so long to figure out how to mount. Like it took me a lot more tries than usual to be able to get up, and it's just like you're not used to that weight. I don't even know where this was going, but yeah. In other words, I know what's probably gonna hurt, and especially since I've done it before. I mean, I did it last week, so I understand kind of when I'll start hurting. But I think I can do it. I'm feeling pretty good, actually. I was like already hurting at 8 miles in last week, and I'm now 12 to 13 at this point. Definitely 12. I might have hit 13. So yeah, I'm feeling much better. I've done a little bit more training on the side, just a little extra distance every now and then. Break. The thing is, like, I don't know how much I should train outside of doing these attempts, because like my butt is gonna hurt more, and then like I don't know if my wrist will ache more, or I don't know if my legs will hurt more for these. So I'm doing like only 3 times a week. I'm going out. Like Wednesdays are my big day. Then I go out maybe on the weekend, Friday, maybe Monday. Like I just don't know how to like best train for this, and something I'll figure out. I imagine once school starts, my time will be a little bit more limited. So maybe it'll be like smaller rides, and then maybe every 2 weeks I'll go out for a big one. And I know when I go up north for school, I'm shifting my hands around because like it is tiring keeping it up, and it is tiring to and it does hurt my hands when I like shift around. So kind of just holding out on one position and then hold it, go, hold it. So crazy times. This was one of the things I wanted to change from last time. Is like last time I basically had my phone like this the entire time. Then my finger would be like boop, boop, boop. I don't know. I think I'm doing better this time. One thing for sure is I know to make sure that my camera is actually on the upward setting. Holy crap, I'm already recording for 12 minutes. Crazy. That can't be right. Maybe it is. I don't know. I was getting sidetracked so much I forgot even what I was talking about. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. Well, I'll probably see either when I fall or probably in 5, 6, 7 miles. All right. So I'm at 27 miles and about a half mile until I hit my stop point. And I'm actually pretty happy. Like my legs, my hands are fine. They're hurting, but I could go honestly a bit more on them. My butt's fine, it aches, but like that's a given. But it doesn't hurt like crazy amount. Geez, I'm tired, but my legs are definitely the ones that are needing to stop. I could possibly go another 2.5 to hit 30 miles. Then I would be at 2/7 of the way there. But I'll just save that goal for next week, and then I can break it. If I kind of break that one, then I don't. The next one is 1/3, and that'd be hard. I want to break something each time, and this one I actually did really well. I went 5 miles above, which means I can definitely go. I know I can go 2.5 more miles next time, which would put me at my next goal. The wind's kind of died down, as you can kind of hear. It's still a bit loud. It's cloudy. It actually kind of feels like there's a storm coming, but it doesn't really look like it. Just my sixth sense, probably wrong. I don't think it's supposed to rain. Just kind of how the wind's blowing and how it's a bit darker. All this cloud cover. Seems like it, but a lot of blue sky still. So I don't think so. Yeah, so I'm actually pretty happy. Like last time, I was dying to hit 22. Now I'm kind of I'm sore. Just had to get off the sidewalk into a real road where a car was coming. Last time I was dying for 22. This time I changed things up. I remember my gloves. I had food beforehand. Packed a couple, one more granola bar, and I think it really made a difference. Now here we are. my stop point right here. Oh, jeez. I actually almost like fell. Getting there. Whew. Okay. Walking was might be a little bit. My vision was like, it looked like my skin was like this wavy, which I was like, wasn't sure if it was an actual thing or not, and I think it's just tired. Okay. Yeah, overall, pretty proud. Next time, hoping to break 30, because I'm at like 27 and a half, which is, I mean, my record was a quarter away, which I technically beat by a mile, so that was good. My real goal was 27, which I beat by half a mile, but like a fourth of the way is 26 and a quarter. But yeah, okay. See you next week.